Obviously, as I do whenever I eat and speak, the video tends to be very chaotic. People always tell me in the comment section that I wasn't raised well because I'm chewing while I'm talking. So I've got a feeling the video is heading in that direction, the chaos one. What is my snack of choice in today's video? I'm just having almonds, guys. It's January, you know. We're trying to do the healthy body goals and all of that stuff. And I've got sparkling water. San Paul, best. Okay, buckle up. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Kaizen Tshego, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, hey girl, hey. So just for context, if you guys are new to the series, I started my laser hair removal journey in November, actually on the last day of November, where I did my underarms and I did bikini front and back. And if you did not watch that video, I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm going to add it as a card, and I'm also going to add it in the end screen. I'll actually attach my laser hair removal series at the end of the video so that you can catch up and watch the videos. But if you're here today we are discussing round 2 of laser hair removal of the underarm area as well as bikini extended. There are 7 pertinent things that I want to focus on in this video that I think are going to set you up incredibly well if you want to go on the laser hair removal journey. This is my second session of the 6 to 8 that I was told I will need to do, and what that basically means is that you are going to do 6 or 8 full sessions depending on how your hair grows and depending on how receptive your hair is to the laser. Thereafter, it is up to you to decide if you want to continue maintenance sessions. Some people do, some people don't. Your hair is not going to grow back, but the laser doesn't get through or to all of the hairs in the first 6 to 8 sessions, and this is why they recommend like maintenance or touch-up sessions. Those touch-up sessions after the first 6 to 8 are not going to cost the same amount of money as the full sessions, because as I mentioned, the hairs that they are now dealing with are very fine, very thin, almost invisible to the eye, right? So you're not going to get charged more or the same, and the sessions are going to be shorter because there's not that much surface area to cover because the other hair follicles are now dead. So that's just the context, and I think it's very important for me to articulate this because I was asked quite a few times around how many sessions I'm going in for both of these areas. So that's where we are right now. So in the last session, it hurt like hell. Session 2, I feel like because of the results that I saw from session 1, it was a no-brainer for me to come and do session number 2. So the first point that I want to kind of articulate is I saw the results literally after session number 1. They normally say that laser takes between 6 to 8 sessions for you to see results. And I think when people say that, the assumption is I'm not going to see any hair reduction or any hair loss until session number 8, which isn't the case. So my expectation was I'm just going to keep to it, be committed and keep going, and after 8 sessions I'll start to see the results. But I saw the results literally after session number 1, and that obviously came with not having as many ingrown hairs. So I experienced probably a 75% reduction in the ingrown hairs that I experienced on a month-to-month basis or from shave to shave. Where I would normally be getting 4 ingrown hairs, I was only getting 1. And it was also disappearing very quickly. So I was just like, this is insane. Having gone to laser now for the second time, the one thing that I think is an imperative is numbing cream. There are people who say that laser is not painful, and there are others who say that laser hurts like hell. I am in the laser hurts like hell category, but it's funny because in my second time doing it, it was a 2 out of 10. Literally, the pain was a 2 out of 10 for me. Something went wrong with my first session. It shouldn't have hurt the way that it did. The reasoning for why the pain was so tolerable this time is because I actually used numbing cream, which is a thing which I was not told about or informed about going into the first session. It's funny because I spoke to my girlfriend Z. We were just catching up and I was telling her how laser really hurts like hell. And she's like, oh, you know, but the numbing cream that they put on you helps. And I'm like, they put numbing cream on you? She's like, girl, yes, they put numbing cream on you before the treatment. I did not know, I was not informed of this. So had I not had a discussion with her, I wouldn't know that you actually can get numbed on site. So I decided to go for option 1, where I just called them ahead of time and I said, look, I'm gonna need numbing cream. And they were like, okay, come 45 minutes before. You go to a private room, they apply it, you listen to an audio book, go on Instagram, talk a lot of shit like I did, and then you get your treatment done. And it was the most incredible experience. When I was doing my research, what I was told to focus on was where you're getting it done, the machines that are being used, and I guess the technique. But I think I would take it a step further and say, over and above doing the research and finding a place that is reputable and knows how to do laser, it's important that the esthetician you get is highly experienced and also is representative of how you look. If you're going to get laser as a dark-skinned black woman, it's very important to get a dark-skinned black woman, or even actually a black woman who is experienced in laser hair removal of dark-skinned black women. There are a lot of nuances that she articulated to me, and the way that she also administered the treatment today that made me realize the importance of this. Like cultural nuances, the perception that black women can tolerate pain more than other people, like especially now that I've articulated on this video about how numbing cream was not a thing that was recommended to me, whereas the second time it was like oh yes, you're getting this, I know where to put it, I know how long to keep it on your skin for, and I know how to do the process I know how to do the treatment in a way where you're not going to be hurt. I mean, even with this lady that I'm with now, she's way more experienced, made me feel incredibly comfortable. At first I was very anxious because it hurt so much the first time, and she was like, just trust me, you're gonna be okay. And guys, it was literally a 2 out of 10. So it's very, very important to go beyond a reputable place. Find someone who looks like you, but also who knows how to do laser for people who look like you. Today, I finally understood why you really should not be waxing between laser hair removal sessions. And the reason for that is there should not be a need. The hair should grow back less and less, finer and finer, or thinner and thinner, that it shouldn't bother you, so you wouldn't need to actually get waxed. Apart from that, essentially, it's because when the laser targets your skin, it needs to find some sort of stubble. When you go for waxing, it completely removes the hair out the follicle, so they can't track how much your hair has grown or which growth phase your hair is at in order to remove it. She encouraged me in this session, the second session, that I shouldn't shave. She really wants to track where my hair is at so that she can be able to advise how many more sessions I need. So I won't be shaving between this session and the next session, and I really do hope there won't be a need to. So the last thing that I want to cover, I actually learned today on Instagram. When I started doing laser, obviously it was around the summertime, what I noticed is that I started experiencing some body odor more than usual. Like, obviously we are human beings, we have a certain aroma to ourselves and our bodies, but after I'd done laser, I realized that I was really, struggling, to the point that I actually switched out my deodorant because I thought maybe I've grown tolerance, to this. Until Gamu actually DM'd me and she was like, I hope you do know that certain areas the odor gets amplified when you start doing laser, and this is something that estheticians don't tell you. I don't know, a lot was going on in my head, but when she sent me this message today, everything just connected, and I was like, I had an aha moment and I realized why I was experiencing what I was experiencing. So this is the video that she sent me.
That's what a lot of estheticians don't tell you about laser hair removal. It can sometimes cause excess odor because laser actually disturbs the microbiome in your underarm. There's a really easy fix for that. The microbiome can be corrected by using an antibacterial bar in the underarm region so that you don't get the excess odor after laser hair removal.
So as I say in the video, essentially you can cure this by just using an antibacterial soap. Because now when I watch this video and I think through the things I was experiencing, I realized, oh my God, when the body odor was amplifying, what I also noticed is that I can no longer just wash my armpits with shower gel. I needed to go back and use Protex, and I found that when I used Protex, it actually did significantly help. So switching from just regular body wash like Dove body wash to Protex, I thought that it was just summer, but it turns out no, it's actually laser. So after watching this video, I'm just like, oh my God, this is the reason why the Protex bar soap worked so well. So if you are going through the same thing, or if you are preparing for laser, just consider having some antibacterial soap to help you along the journey. If you've enjoyed today's video, guys, please don't forget to give me a big like. But also, as I said, I am putting out a laser hair removal series. Over and above clicking that subscribe button, do turn your notification bell on and you will be informed by YouTube when the next video drops. And until the next one, thank you so much for tuning in. Ciao for now.